So we've all had to call in sick, right? We've all had to send an email to our boss, our supervisor, whatever, letting them know that we are way too sick to come in, we're not going to make it. And usually those emails, they are normal, they are basic, they are straight to the point, they don't beat around the bush. But one time, when I was in college, I sent one that was very not normal, very not to the point, and very beat around the bush, and I would like to share it with you today. For context, I went to an itty-bitty little art school, and like clockwork, every midterm and final, illness would sweep the campus. And in my junior year, I finally caught it. It was finals week, I was exhausted, I was delirious on cough medicine, and I knew that I would not make it into my animation class the next morning. So I drafted an email to my professor, and instead of just being like, hey man, I'm sick, my delirious, illness-riddled brain drafted an email so insane that I attached a soundtrack that was meant to be played while the email was read. And I sent it off without a second thought. Now, I want you to imagine for a moment that you are an animation professor and you wake up to the following email, time-stamped at 11:53 p.m. from the night before. Dear Professor, she has claimed me. For so long now, her icy, delicate fingers have rapped against my window pane, beckoning me to fall into her, to embrace her. One by one, I've watched my comrades bow to her might, to her twisted, melancholic dance. Influenza, a name uttered in hushed, defeated gasps by those already under her tempestuous curse. I thought I'd broken free of her trap today, but as night has fallen, it has become clear that this was not the case. I was foolish to think I would be rid of her so easily, that I could continue with my finals as I normally would. She's punished me for my foolishness, and her talons wrap more tightly around my throat. Now I must wait for the coming dawn, which shall bring with it my savior, a heroine by the name of Dayquil. In other words, I thought I was over my flu by today. I passed out for about 20 hours on Tuesday and felt fine this morning, but by the time it hit like 8, I was back to being a disgusting sick mess. I feel like it's probably best I don't come to class tomorrow. I don't want anyone else to get sick during finals, and I genuinely look and feel like a dumpster fire. Also, for added drama, I've included a dramatic soundtrack for this email. Good luck with class, from Bella. So after I sent that, I immediately told my roommate about it, and I don't remember exactly what her words were, but it was something to the effect of, why would you do that? And as I succumbed to my NyQuil slumber, I was so worried. Was it too weird? Did I cross some unknown strange line? Would my professor be mad at me? But you know what he did? He read it out loud to the entire class. So remember, when you're feeling sick, always be upfront about it. And if you can't be upfront about it, it's okay to be weird. A special, most beloved thanks to my darling patrons on Patreon. I love each and every one of you, and I give you a little kiss on the forehead. If you want to support the channel and get a little kiss on the forehead too, feel free to check that out. Link is below. Shout out to my professor for being so chill with my shenanigans. If you're watching this, I hope you're doing good. And if you've ever sent a wild email to a boss or teacher, let me know in the comments. I love to hear your guys' stories. And, of course, as always, I hope you smile today.